Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel General Hospital Official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Cyrus targets Molly next. Are Alexis and Christina left reeling? According to General Hospital recaps, Cyrus Renault has claimed 2 victims, but there may be more to come. Cyrus digitalis overdose killed Sam McCall, and Dex Heller looks to have suffered the same fate. Of course, there should be one individual who is deeply committed to obtaining justice for both characters. Molly Lansing Davis recognizes that what happened to the baby was an accident, but Sam and Dex were unquestionably wiped off the map. Because Sam was Molly's beloved sister and Dex was a close friend, Molly may find herself conducting her own inquiry. Molly may find something else to focus on now that she is no longer with TJ Ashford. In addition to providing Molly with something to do, it may pave the way for additional drama. What happens if Cyrus receives updates on Molly's investigation and fears she is coming too near to the truth? Cyrus may attack Molly next, putting her in great danger. We can easily conceive of several plausible reasons why Molly could become Cyrus' next victim. For starters, that may serve as a wake-up call for TJ, providing him with a new perspective. TJ may realize he does not want to live in a world without Molly. In other words, Molly's near-death experience may make TJ realize that he cannot live without her. If the GH writers chose to play it that way, Molly's near-fatal loss could pave the way for her reconciliation with TJ. Naturally, a terrifying incident like this could have an impact on Molly's relationship with Christina Corinthos Davis, who is still refusing to apologize for the terrible things she stated in court. Christina has been acting selfishly, but that may change if Molly is nearly killed. Alexis Davis attempted to persuade Christina that she needed Molly, but Christina insisted on seeing Sam as her sister. Christina may be haunted by the words if she believes they will have to bury Molly as well. It's easy to see Christina pouring her heart out by comatose Molly's bedside, imploring her to pull through so they can make things right between them. Cyrus may attack Molly and start everything off, but this may be one victim he is unable to eliminate. Molly may survive to provide critical information to the authorities, or Cyrus may be apprehended while attempting to deliver another digitalis overdose. Regardless, Christina and Alexis may find themselves hurting in the interim, fearing another huge loss. Our predictions hint to many more Davis family difficulties, so don't miss out on the shocking news coming. According to General Hospital recaps, Cyrus' terrible behavior will continue, potentially leading to more unsettling shockers. General Hospital spoilers: Carly declares war on Willow. Is Michael prepared to sue for full custody of the kids? General Hospital spoilers and updates reveal that Willow Corinthos is ready to face the consequences of being on Carly Spencer's bad side. For a long time, she has been solidly in Carly's corner, frequently arguing with her real mother, Nina Reeves, but always supporting Carly in their disagreements. General Hospital spoilers: the trashy truth is out. With the truth about her one-night meeting with Drew Quartermain out in the open, she is ready to face the full brunt of Carly's pettiness and desire for vengeance. In the most recent General Hospital preview, tensions increase as Carly, Willow, and Nina clash. Fans will recall that the previous episode ended with Nina and Willow frantically attempting to whisk Wiley Corinthos and Amelia Corinthos away from the gatehouse. They were told they would spend the night at Grandma's house. This frantic escape came shortly after the shocking moment when a video of Willow and Drew's intimate encounter in the nursery of the Quartermain mansion was unveiled during the Q's Christmas celebration. GH spoilers: Nina Reeves and Willow Tate wanted to take the kids away from a stressful situation. Carly interfered to keep the ladies and children from leaving, but it appears that the tension will rise even further in the coming weeks. Nina and Willow most likely wanted to take the children to Nina's house to insulate them from any negative influences. Meanwhile, Willow and Michael Corinthos should have a serious chat away from Wiley and Amelia. However, Carly may not see the situation that way. She could see Willow's activities as an attempt to leave the gatehouse and take the kids with her, possibly to isolate them from their father. General Hospital spoilers: Michael Corinthos came home and approved the kids' night out. Carly and Willow had a heated argument on Monday's episode. Willow appears to have summoned the strength to confront her mother-in-law, but is she fully aware of the tempest she is about to face? Carly is notorious for her ferocious revenge, whether she likes to admit it or not. While many have portrayed Nina as the villain, the truth is that the passionate feud would not have progressed so significantly if Carly hadn't committed some very heinous crimes against her. Just as things were about to get out of hand, Michael stepped in and gave the youngsters permission to go out. General Hospital spoilers: the feuding torch is passed to Willow. Nina appears to be passing the conflict baton to Willow, and this new alliance between Nina and her daughter is sure to exacerbate Carly's animosity. Can Willow hold her own against Michael's strong mother, or will Carly overwhelm her? Carly wields enormous power over Michael, and after their confrontation, she's sure to alter his opinion. Willow is the only mother Wiley has ever known, although she is not his biological parent. Rather, she is his biological aunt through her late twin Nellie Benson. While she did adopt him, Carly may believe that Michael has an edge in pursuing exclusive custody because he is Wiley's biological father. Spoilers: Willow Tate was reckless with Drew. Willow acted rashly with Drew, crossing a line that not only entailed infidelity but also occurred in a location of the house where any of the cute children could have discovered them. Given the current conditions, a judge would most likely support Michael in keeping the children away from Willow or obtaining full custody. Regardless of what Nina and Willow believe, his financial resources and the power of the Quartermaine name give him a significant advantage in this court battle. According to future spoilers, Michael is slated to leave the program in the new year, potentially changing the dynamics of the custody struggle. However, this does not rule out the prospect of a heated struggle for the children in the following weeks while Michael is still around. If Michael departs, Carly may continue the fight. Conditional agreements, sharing secrets, and inappropriate visits. General Hospital spoilers and updates hint at conditional agreements, secrets, and inappropriate visits. Next on General Hospital, Curtis Ashford has a disease, Nina Reeves is pressured to reveal a secret, and Drew Quartermaine pays an unpleasant visit. General Hospital spoilers: a surprising visitor arrives at the Baldwin residence, with a bag packed for at least a few days. It's Cameron Weber, who has been away at college. As he surprises Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer, he claims that the mob is not gathered in front of their door. Lucky may just be hanging out for a bit because he is concerned about Elizabeth and the threat at GH. Lucky has not seen Cameron since he was a child, when he dropped off Jake Weber after saving him from Cassadine Island. Cameron is much older and perhaps wiser than he was when he left. Just wait until his brothers see him and he sees them. GH spoilers: conditional agreements. Curtis talks with Michael Corinthos about the agreement they struck to deal with Drew and his schemes. Curtis says he has one condition: take it or leave it. The game has changed slightly since that nanny cam was accidentally shown at the Quartermaine Christmas dinner. Tracy Quartermaine's small boo-boo turned the entire scenario upside down, and everyone is unhappy. One difficulty is that they no longer had leverage against Drew, as the video was the leverage. General Hospital spoilers: telling secrets elsewhere. Ava Jerome has approached Nina to ask for a favor while also encouraging her to reveal a secret. Nina appears to know where Charlotte Cassadine is, but she may be shielding both her and Valentine Cassadine. Ava appears to have figured it out, and she advises her to tell Lulu Spencer before it's too late. The Cassadines who returned Ava's divorce settlement are most likely Valentine, who pocketed the money and closed the accounts in Zurich. How much does Nina know, and why is she concealing it from Lulu, unless it's to keep Valentine safe from capture? Drew has tracked Willow Corinthos down at work in the hospital and gets up close and personal with her. Willow appears surprised and uncomfortable as he tells her that being with her means something to him. Drew appears to be looking for a long-term relationship, but Willow may have simply succumbed to desire, which she now regrets. How will this inappropriate visit end? Will they utilize an empty hospital bed and shut the door? General Hospital spoilers: Jocelyn blames herself. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jax is blaming herself and in tears, pouring her heart out to Trina Robinson, who tries to console her. Jocelyn is talking about Dex Heller, crying that she is the reason he became a cop and the reason he died. Trina can no sure empathize, as it has been nearly a year since Spencer Cassadine died to save her from Esme Prince. Trina will undoubtedly tell Jocelyn that it is not her responsibility that Dex was slain, and she understands that it is also not her fault that Spencer died. His death was sudden and strange, as was Sam McCall's, but it may take some time to find the guilty. GH spoilers: Carly wants her shot. Jason Morgan and Carly Spencer are having a conversation in the Corinthos coffee warehouse. Carly is still unhappy with Drew for attempting to take Michael's wife and the affair that has been going on. Carly had found out that Michael knew what was going on and had told Jason, which is why he almost knocked out Drew's lights with a punch. Carly tells Jason that he has had his shot at Drew, now let her have hers. Carly is furious because she wants revenge on the man who deserted her as soon as Jason returned. General Hospital spoilers, Sasha and Jason find common ground. Will she tell Michael about her baby? General Hospital teasers and updates suggest that Sasha Corbin and Jason Morgan will find common ground. Sasha already knows Jason is like a father figure to Michael Corinthos, having raised him as a baby. The question is whether she will confide in Michael about her baby. General Hospital spoilers, Sasha Corbin has kept her secret to herself so far. Sasha has kept her baby's father a secret, and only Maxie Jones is aware of the pregnancy. Sasha has decided to keep her baby, which means she will eventually acknowledge to her pregnancy because she will begin to show in the coming months and will need to explain. She had a close call when she was browsing a website on her laptop and Carly Spencer noticed it and inquired. Sasha is overcome with emotion after witnessing Michael's world crumble in front of his family during a Christmas gathering, of all things. She is unhappy with Willow Corinthos, a former friend, and while knowing what transpired, it is difficult for her. Spoilers, Michael Corinthos could lose his children or so she hears. Working as the Quartermaine cook, Sasha is privy to almost everything that happens, and she has even had to defend herself against accusations made by Tracy Quartermaine. Her pregnancy isn't just an added complication, it's already affecting her hormones and moods, and some are suspicious. Willow and Nina Reeves have been accused of taking the children, which is not true. Willow is their mother. Sasha has to go away from the house and have some time to think and breathe, so she takes the evening off. She ends up at Bobby's and meets a new acquaintance who has had to do some thinking as well, Michael's uncle, Jason, and they have more in common than they realize. General Hospital spoilers, Jason Morgan and Sasha Corbin converse and bond. Jason and Sasha converse and bond in a place away from the other diners. Sasha didn't expect Jason to uncover out her secret when she asked him about Michael as a newborn. Jason is aware that Sasha and Michael nearly married before breaking up in order to force him and Willow to reconcile for Wiley Corinthos' custody. Jason agrees to keep the fact that she is pregnant from her one-night fling with Michael a secret, but he pushes her not to. He has the right to know she is pregnant with his child, especially if there may be a custody battle in the future. Spoilers, is Nina and Willow's mother-daughter bond about to crash and burn? According to General Hospital spoilers, Willow Corinthos' life has just been turned upside down, and the one silver lining is that she is accompanied by her mother, Nina Reeves. Nonetheless, while bombshells have been dropped all around the Quartermaine mansion about Willow's one-night stand with Drew Quartermaine, one significant secret that has yet to be exposed is that he also did the deed with her mother. Is Nina and Willow's relationship on borrowed time? General Hospital spoilers, Nina Reeves should tell Willow Corinthos the truth. Spoilers state that Nina hasn't done anything wrong at this time. Sure, she had some heated sessions with Drew, but that was before he kissed Willow, and some mothers may be hesitant to discuss certain details with their adult children. With that stated, Nina should tell Willow about Drew, if only to make her know what a jerk he is. Still, with all the chaos, will she have a chance? As of this writing, Wiley and Amelia Corinthos are staying at Nina's, along with Willow, so with the kids running around and Willow attempting to process everything that transpired, can her mother spill the beans? Will she find the appropriate time to do so? Spoilers, Nina Reeves' past lies will return to haunt her. The unfortunate aspect of this is that Nina's past lies to Willow will bite her in the buttocks. Nina is not to blame for what has transpired, and she was used by Drew in the same manner as Willow was. Nina sleeping with Drew as a single lady and without telling anyone isn't a bad thing, especially considering Drew was also single. However, now that Willow's affair has been revealed, if Nina does not speak up, she risks being on Willow's bad side. Drew may continue to manipulate the young mother, and he may outwit Nina. Willow could erect another wall between her and her mother as a result of Nina's previous lies, shattering all of their hard work in establishing their current bond. Could Willow turn on Nina if she discovers her mother sleeping with Drew? Leave a comment below. A much-needed return occurs when the kid gloves are removed. Carly is about to let Drew have it as Ava gives Nina some crucial advice and Trina is there for Jocelyn. Aiden enters his house in Port Charles, saying, "Look who I found hanging around our front door." Judging on the surprise on Lucky and Elizabeth's faces, it has to be Cameron, who is about to return. Curtis informs someone, "This is my only condition. Take it or leave it." According to the teasers, Michael consults Curtis. So, that scene is probably them working out their agreement. It will be interesting to learn what Curtis' situation is. Meanwhile, Ava warns Nina, "You need to tell Willow before it's too late." Clearly, she is telling Nina to inform Willow that she and Drew have slept together multiple times. Otherwise, if Willow learns from another source, there will be hell to pay. She'll probably disown her mother again. As if things couldn't get any creepier, Drew says, "Willow, being with you meant something to me." Drew's filthy thoughts against his nephew's wife are no longer hidden now that everything is out in the open. According to the teasers, Trina backs Jocelyn, who claims, "I'm the reason he became a cop, and I'm the reason he's dead." The blame game surrounding Dex's death continues. Finally, Carly confronts Jason, stating unequivocally, "You had your shot at Drew, let me have mine." Obviously, she won't attack Drew with fisticuffs, but she'll definitely tear him a new one for being such a weirdo. General Hospital spoilers, Brad's Miami scheme fails, and he tries to drug Lucas. According to General Hospital teasers, cunning lab tech Brad Cooper got what he wanted, an all-expense-paid vacation to the same Miami symposium that his ex-doctor Lucas Jones is attending. Understandably, when Brad brags about this to Lucas, the doctor is perplexed. Isn't the conference for doctors? Brad was no likely hoping for a more enthusiastic reply, but Lucas remained calm and answered, "Okay, fine." Of course, Brad is only interested in the event so that he may be near Lucas and potentially seduce him. What might go wrong? General Hospital spoilers, Brad Cooper sneaks his way to Miami. Brad's plan could backfire if Lucas does not attend the symposium. Things are crazy at GH right now, with someone murdering patients. Brad might feel compelled to stay in town and investigate what's going on. If that's the case, Brad has no need to attend the conference and will likely try to get out of it. However, after begging Portia Robinson to let him leave, it is unlikely that she will comply. GH spoilers, will Lucas Jones ditch Brad Cooper? But it is a hypothetical circumstance, and after all of Brad's difficulty, we can imagine him bugging Lucas all over Florida. What happens if Brad makes a move on Lucas? Even worse, what if Brad observes Lucas returning another man to his hotel or flirting with a young doctor? Brad would certainly not take rejection well. GH spoilers, Brad Jones doesn't like rejection. Brad has demonstrated that he has not changed his deceitful tendencies. After being rehired at GH, he instantly blackmailed Portia for her handling of the Heather Weber test results. Clearly, Brad is capable of doing anything dirty to get Lucas exactly where he wants him. How low will he go? Although we don't want Brad to engage in criminal behavior, as a hospital employee, he may have access to many drugs. Tell us, GH lovers, how you believe the Miami plotline will go. Will Brad and Lucas be joyfully reunited? Will Brad make a stupid mistake, or will the entire event be cancelled at the last minute? While you're about it, tell us if you want to see Brookas reunited or if that ship has sailed. General Hospital spoilers, confrontations, angry accusers, and well-meant warnings? General Hospital spoilers and updates hint to tense confrontations, angry accusations, and well-intended cautions. Brooklyn Chase and Lulu Spencer clash, Tracy Quartermain accuses with vehemence, and Rick Lansing issues a potentially well-intended warning. General Hospital spoilers, clashing confrontations. Lulu runs into her old romantic rival, Brooklyn, who is clearly ignorant that she is now married to Harrison Chase. Lulu confronts Brooklyn, recalling how Carly Spencer paid her to lure Dante Falconeri away from her years ago. Furious, Lulu forcefully proclaims to a surprised Brooklyn, "Let's set the record straight." When Lulu discovers that Brooklyn is living in the Quartermain home with Dante, she may think that Brooklyn still has affections for him. What other explanation may there be for her hostile behavior? GH spoilers, Martin and Laura talk. Meanwhile, Laura Collins reconnects with her half-brother Martin Gray. Martin is most likely discussing the ongoing search for Valentine Cassadine in the hopes of bringing Charlotte Cassadine back home. Interestingly, Damian Spinelli was investigating Valentine's financial trail, using information provided by Martin, which led him to a large transaction in Zurich. However, when Martin says a first-hand account from an unimpeachable witness, he may be speaking to Spinelli. While there isn't much to go on, it's certainly a good start. General Hospital spoilers, Maxie catches up with Cody at the Quartermain stables. Maxie Jones confronts Cody Bell with worrisome questions. She wonders if his departure from the Scorpio family is related to Sasha Corbin, who happens to be his first cousin. Cody has been significantly absent from the Scorpios' lives, including trips to Maxie and Spinelli's home. It appears that young James West may benefit greatly from his friend and writing mentor. After all, Sasha doesn't live with them, so what's keeping him away? Tracy is currently in the Quartermain kitchen, shouting wild charges at a shocked Sasha. She demands to hear what Sasha has to say for herself, but what exactly is the problem? Michael Corinthos had already asked Ned Quartermain if he had seen Sasha following the stunning disclosures at the party. She witnessed everything before disappearing. Is it abnormal for a former fiancé to be concerned about Michael and puzzled as to why he is looking for her? Did someone mention that Sasha has been perusing baby merchandise websites? Sasha is unsure how to respond. General Hospital spoilers, Anna gives Jason a new mission in Anna Devane's office. She assigns a vital new mission to Jason Morgan. She needs him to lead the search for Charlotte, even if it means traveling internationally. Valentine's last known location was Zurich, maybe at the bank where Laura had a link. Laura previously acquired information on Nicholas Cassadine from the banker while he was avoiding capture. Anna seemed to believe Jason may contact the same banker for aid. Following Dex Heller's untimely death and Elizabeth Baldwin's decision to take on an administrative role at General Hospital, Rick makes an unexpected return. He gives a serious message to a surprised Elizabeth, telling her to stay away from the hospital. While his warning may be motivated by real worry rather than a legal threat, especially as Portia Robinson has not signaled any such intentions, Rick's past sentiments for Elizabeth, his former wife, could be influencing his actions. He is concerned that she is in danger as a result of the ongoing situation regarding Digitalis poisoning in patients. Elizabeth has been closely involved in both Dex and Sam McCall's situations, even conducting her own investigation into Sam's situation. General Hospital spoilers, Sonny needs a favor elsewhere. Sonny Corinthos is approaching someone for a favor, but he's putting on a pleasant face, so it doesn't appear that he's asking for a favor. If he isn't already aware of Michael and his former stepdaughter Jocelyn Jack's struggles, he will be soon. If he had heard about Dex, he might have offered to cover his final expenditures or arranged for someone to notify his family. Dex rarely acknowledged his family, but he did tell Jocelyn about his troubled past and that he had 2 brothers. Perhaps Sonny feels forced to apologize for how he handled Dex in the past. Port Charles is preparing for explosive twists in the new year. The new year promises tumult and startling disclosures in Port Charles's ever-changing world. One of the most startling developments. Michael Corinthos will be leaving soon. Whether Michael's leave is by jail, self-imposed exile, or an ominous end in which he is assumed dead, his absence will definitely cause a chain reaction of mayhem among his loved ones and adversaries. But may his departure pave the door for the unexpected and dangerous return of Nellie Benson? Nellie Benson, a mother on a mission. According to rumors, if Michael disappears and is assumed dead, Nellie's return might send shockwaves through the lives of everyone related to him, particularly his wife, Willow Corinthos. Willow legally adopted Wiley Corinthos, Nellie's biological son, but without Nellie's informed approval. Should Nellie rise from the ashes of her apparent death, her unwavering resolve to reclaim what she believes is rightfully hers would most certainly re-emerge with a vengeance. For Nellie, a reunion with Wiley is more than just a possibility, it is her sole focus. Her history of deception, manipulation, and open hatred makes it clear that she will go to any length to reclaim custody of her child. Michael's absence would provide her with an ideal opportunity to challenge Willow's maternal rights in court, potentially beginning one of the ugliest legal battles Port Charles has ever seen. Willow, on the other hand, has given her full attention to Wiley, rearing him with love and care. Wiley considers her the only mother he has ever known. However, Nellie's return could upend their lives, causing Willow to battle harder than ever to safeguard her kid. Nina Reeves is torn between 2 daughters. In an ironic turn of events, Nina Reeves, a lady who has spent years yearning for a connection with her long-lost child, finds herself in a hazardous predicament. Nina's hopes came true when she realized Willow Tate was her biological daughter, and their bond has flourished in recent weeks despite their tumultuous past. The two ladies have become closer, especially as Willow's life crumbles in the aftermath of the infamous Drew Quartermain video leak. Willow is grieving from the extremely personal footage, which was shot in the most inappropriate of settings, the Quartermain nursery, and she has never relied on Nina for comfort more. However, the return of Nina's second daughter, Nellie Benson, may break this fragile bond. Nina is deeply sorry for how she handled Nellie during the difficult weeks preceding up to her suspected death. If Nellie returns, Nina may see it as a second chance to make amends, a chance she feels bound to take. But, at what cost? Willow and Nellie have a dark and adversarial history. Nellie's brutality left scars on Willow's life that have yet to heal. For Willow, Nina's rekindled connection with Nellie may feel like a betrayal, threatening to ruin the shaky trust and burgeoning friendship they've fought so hard to establish. Port Charles prepares for battle. As the pieces fall into place, the possibility of explosive drama becomes clear. If Nellie returns, she will confront not just Willow and her claim to Wiley, but also the fury of other Port Charles citizens who have been burnt by her previous plots. From Carly Spencer, who has made it her duty to protect her family at all costs, to Sonny Corinthos, whose tolerance for upheaval is limited, Nellie's presence would resurrect old grudges and generate new vendettas. Meanwhile, Nina's attempt to balance her relationships with Willow and Nellie may lead her to make tough decisions. Would she support Willow, the daughter who has welcomed her into her life, or would she risk everything for the chance to redeem herself in Nellie's eyes? The ripple effect. The homecoming of Nellie Benson would influence more than simply her immediate family. It would send shockwaves across Port Charles. Legal disputes, family feuds, and buried secrets would emerge, threatening to destabilize relationships and redefine alliances. For fans, the new year promises to be packed with tragedy, intrigue, and the riveting drama that has made General Hospital a daytime television mainstay for decades. One thing is certain, in Port Charles, no one's life will ever be the same. The town of Port Charles has never been immune to peril, but the recent chain of events planned by the cunning Cyrus Renaud has sent shockwaves through its citizens. Cyrus, a genius of chaos and ruin, has already taken 2 lives with his nefarious use of digitalis poisoning. The untimely deaths of Samantha McAllister, a beloved sister and determined private investigator, and Dex Harris, a trusted confidant to many, have left the neighborhood in shock. However, the question remains, who will be his next target? A sister's anguish, Molly's call to action. For Molly Lansing, the tragedy is strongly felt. Sam was more than simply her sister, she was her rock and confidant through life's twists and turns. Dex, while not as close as family, had been a consistent friend and voice of reason during her most difficult times. As sadness takes its toll, Molly's brilliant legal mind and unwavering determination refused to allow their deaths go unnoticed. The system may have failed them, but Molly is unwavering in her belief that she can discover the truth. Molly, who recently ended her engagement with T.J. Ashworth due to secrets and divergent priorities, embarks on a mission of justice. With the help of her mother, Alexis, and her own unwavering determination, she begins investigating Cyrus's operations, following leads that law enforcement has neglected. Molly's search for answers becomes a consuming passion, landing her squarely in Cyrus' crosshairs. As she pieces together the puzzle of his network and methods, it becomes evident that her inquiry is putting her perilously near to revealing secrets that could bring him down. Shadows of danger. Cyrus, ever the manipulator, is quick to detect when someone threatens his well-planned strategy. Molly's digging has not gone unnoticed. His network of spies and informants keeps him informed of her every move. Though he initially dismisses her as an inexperienced lawyer playing detective, her tenacity quickly persuades him otherwise. Eliminating threats comes naturally to Cyrus. He begins devising a strategy to quiet Molly, laying the groundwork for her ultimate collapse. As Molly's investigation leads her to encounter dark characters linked to Cyrus, she unwittingly enters a web of danger that could cost her everything. TJ's realization, love in the face of loss. Meanwhile, TJ battles with his emotions following his separation with Molly. He is divided between resentment over their breakup and a lingering love that refuses to disappear. When he learns of Molly's dangerous investigation, his protective instincts kick into overdrive. Seeing Molly put her life at jeopardy in pursuit of justice drives TJ to confront the depths of his affections for her. the idea of losing her forever motivates him to take action. He begins to follow her investigation from a distance, enlisting the assistance of his uncle, Curtis Ashford, an accomplished investigator, to keep Molly safe without her knowing. When Molly's digging yields a key lead, a warehouse where Cyrus distributes his illicit drugs, she decides to investigate alone. TJ, upon learning of her plot, rushes to stop her. The ensuing fight not only saves Molly from an ambush, but it also reignites their relationship. TJ has a moment of clarity, realizing that life without Molly is a reality he cannot embrace. Christina's guilt and redemption. Christina Davis, Molly's sister, has her own difficulties to confront. The estranged siblings have been at odds since a fiery courtroom confrontation in which Christina's harsh words put a chasm between them. Christina's statement that she only needed Sam in her life, not Molly, haunts her as she faces the risk of losing another sibling. When Christina learns of Molly's close call, she is filled with guilt. She begins visiting Molly at Alexa's house, giving apologies and genuine attempts to heal their strained relationship. Molly initially remains guarded, her wrath and disappointment still fresh. But as the days stretch into weeks, Christina's earnestness begins to penetrate Molly's defenses. Christina pours her heart out one sad evening, admitting her dread of losing her sole remaining family. "I didn't mean what I said," Christina says, tears flowing down her cheeks. "You were always there for me, and I took it for granted. Please don't let me lose you either." Molly is moved by Christina's vulnerability and extends a hesitant olive branch. The sisters agree to start over, promising to assist each other as they manage their shared loss and struggles. Cyrus strikes back. Cyrus, becoming increasingly frantic as Molly's inquiry threatens to reveal his empire, decides to take direct action. He designs an attack that would permanently kill Molly, delivering a chilling warning to anybody else who dares to defy him. What is his method? Another measured dose of digitalis, intended to mirror Sam and Dex's earlier deaths. Unbeknownst to Cyrus, Molly has found allies in surprising places. Spinelli, a software prodigy with a soft spot for the underdog, has been working behind the scenes to compile evidence against Cyrus. When he intercepts communication about the intended attack, he informs TJ and Curtis, who come to Molly's aid. The tension reaches a climax when Cyrus' hired operative makes a move at a public charity event where Molly is supposed to speak. TJ and Curtis act as her quiet defenders, thwarting the attack just in time. The agent is captured, and Molly's bravery in the face of peril gains her respect from her peers and the community at large. The fallout. Cyrus' downfall comes from his failed attempt on Molly's life. The operative, who faces a hefty prison sentence, agrees to collaborate with police in exchange for a lesser punishment. His testimony, when paired with the information acquired by Molly and her allies, results to Cyrus' arrest and the downfall of his criminal network. Molly views the incident as a watershed moment. She emerges stronger, her resolve unwavering. Her relationship with TJ continues to recover as they discover common ground in their shared experiences and develop a renewed admiration for one another. Christina and Molly's relationship develops stronger, and their reconciliation serves as a bright spot in the midst of mayhem. As Port Charles sighs a communal sigh of relief, its people remain alert. Cyrus may be behind bars, but the consequences of his deeds endure. For Molly, Sam, Dex, and everyone else harmed by his reign of terror, justice has been served, but the battle for peace in Port Charles is far from over. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.